Scott Turman, who is an American technologist. He joins me now live from Maitland in Florida. Scott, thank you very much indeed for coming on in the News Hour. Just tell me, what's behind these cuts? Is it merely the slowdown in the global economy?
I don't think so. Google was said they were going to pivot to kind of meet the Microsoft's big move into AI. So ChatGPT, they put a huge investment of almost $10 billion into ChatGPT. It's kind of their future. I don't think Google was ready for that. They made a big pivot. I think it just kind of blindsided them. But as a result, it sure, we could blame the economy, but they were kind of moving into a different type of business model ever so slightly in order to meet the kind of Microsoft's big move.
Yeah, I mean, essentially they're saying then, at least the official explanation is we grew too quickly, too fast, we got too big. Right. And the global economy has pulled the rug from underneath us. You're saying that's not the case. Is that also the case for the other tech giants? Because this is just the latest in a string of job cuts across these big tech giants.
Well, it's been cheap money for the last year or two, and they've been hiring anybody they can get a hold of. I mean, look at Amazon. They kind of built way up during COVID. And then it turns out the world doesn't need to buy as much stuff as those kind of trends, went down. Well, they had too many warehouses, too many employees. Microsoft, their kind of giant move into AI, that was already in the cards. So, their kind of layoffs kind of were in line with what they had announced months ago. So no, sure, the economy's clearly part of it, but I think there's a lot more going on.
And which of these big tech giants do you think is best placed then to take advantage of the new global conditions in 2023? Of course, the war in Ukraine is ongoing, which has supply chain issues, and it's no longer a case of people sitting at home like they were in the pandemic with more time and perhaps a little bit more money to spend.
Right. So I think that Microsoft is poised to explode in a good way. Their kind of move into this the biggest explosion in kind of tech in the last, it happened in the last 10 days. If Facebook took 5 months to reach 1 million users, ChatGPT did it in 5 days. Microsoft controls ChatGPT, the $10 billion investment. They're onto something. And they are definitely going to they're going to make hay while the sun shines. And I don't think Google saw it coming. So Microsoft will absolutely crush it here in the next year.
And just to explain a little bit more about what ChatGPT is. I mean, like you suggested, many people may not have heard of it because it's happened just in the last few days.
Right. It's literally, in technology, it feels like it's been months, but it's literally been like 10, 15 dads. Think about ChatGPT as a general AI, a real deal general AI. You could ask it to write a 1,000-word paper on any topic you could think of, and it's good, real good. You could ask it to rewrite something. You could ask it to write 100 subject lines to an email, and it gets it right most of the time, and almost in a creepy way, to the point where a couple of days ago I was kind of testing it, and I had the same feeling I had when I first got on the internet. That feeling of the world is changing, and it literally happened today. I believe it's that big, and I believe Microsoft is going to absolutely crush it.
Wow, I wish I had that when I was at university. Scott, we'll have to leave it there, but we appreciate you bringing us up to date.
Thank you.